Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today we are gonna have a look at the Sidler. So I've made a Sidler war chest opening quite a while ago, so make sure to check that out as well if you're watching this one. Was pretty epic, I have to say, and yeah, I kinda didn't upload for quite a while because I was pretty busy and then I went on holidays, so sorry for not uploading for a while. But we are now back with a Sidler video, and there's going to be more videos following soon. Of course, there's also going to be a bargain ballistics video for the AK Rebel and also the Panzer pistol, so stay tuned for that as well. Also have a 500 subscribers montage, or 500 subscribers special in planning, because I've reached 500 subscribers recently. Thanks a lot for you guys for that one. And yeah, I have to apologize for the bad aim in this video because I've not been playing for a while, so it kind of took some time until I got into the game again. But yeah, so let's have a look at this gun, the Sidler. Once again, I think RCF didn't really do a great job with this gun. Not because, well, actually the concept of the gun is actually quite good because it is something different. They finally made a different secondary from all the others, because until now all the secondaries basically had the same stats. The only thing that was different was the scope, and now we have a different one, even though it doesn't look great with that hexagon shaped silencer, and also with the rest of the gun model and also the gun holding model. Doesn't look too great, it looks a little bit odd and off, but overall I have to say it's alright, I can live with it. The platinum version of the gun would be pretty nice, but I only have the gold, so yeah. This is also the criticism I have to, well, put into this video, because once again the gold version is supposed to have a camo here, and it's just like that standard gray you have with silver and bronze weapons, so they were pretty lazy right there. Also, once again some elements were copied from all the guns, and the P skin is not really too appealing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that was basically all the criticism I have for this gun, because with the rest they did a pretty good job, because it's like a unique secondary with that high capacity, lower fire rate, and also the, well, quite a bit higher recoil. Now I've seen a lot of other people and also other YouTubers ranting this gun quite a bit, because they thought, well, this gun is just crap because its stats are really not promising, and I really have to admit the stats on this gun, or from this gun, are really off, because the damage, which is like the most important asset of a gun, the damage stat bar is absolutely wrong on this gun, and it's also really deceiving. It basically shows that it has the same damage than as other SMGs in the game, which would basically mean it is like 4 to 5 shots to kill, because actually, yes, the SMGs, they do require more shots than just like a standard primary gun, and of course because they also have lower damage, but they're also lower caliber. So this gun here is pretty different, because this is like the first gun where I actually feel that it is 3-shot kill, well, as a secondary. It kind of reminds me of the MP40, because the MP40 is pretty similar to this one. If you think about the concept, it does also have more ammo, lower fire rate, and also okay damage, because it's 3-shot kill as well. So with this one I also feel that it is 3-shot kill, which I don't when I'm playing with other secondaries like the Wolverine and the Dragula, for instance. When I'm using those, it always feels like it is 4 to 5 shots to kill, and this is a real advantage the Sidler has over these guns. So I think the Sidler is actually a quite good secondary, and it rather feels like you have a second primary instead of an actual secondary. So you might you might have to debate on that a little bit, but yeah, it is pretty decent from what I have experienced. A lot of people were actually really ranting this gun, they didn't like it at all, but I think it is pretty good, especially if you know how to play it, then it can be really good. And also the fact that it has like that 44 ammo count, you technically never run out of ammo. Like seriously, you can just shoot and shoot and shoot, and combine the high capacity with its low fire rate, it does really feel great in my opinion. So if you are looking for a SMG that's different from what you have seen before, and if you do actually like the MP40, this is definitely the way to go. Otherwise, well, I think it is pretty much worth it to go for it, because all the other SMGs, they're technically the same. I mean, the Banshee, the Venom, these even have the same scopes, and the standard SMGs, they all have the same stats basically, or well, maybe a little bit of a difference, but essentially it's just the scope that is different. And once you have one of these, you don't need like 5 others. So if you have the Venom, especially the Venom, which is like one of the best of these, you don't also need a Wolverine, a Banshee, and a Chacal, a Dragula, etc, etc, unless you really don't like the Venom scope. But I think the Venom has like one of the best scopes in the game, so I don't really see a reason why you have to purchase multiple secondaries at all. And this one does really make it worth buying more secondaries that you actually, you know, it makes it worth buying it, even though you already have some secondaries. And I kind of like this one a lot. So not necessarily a bad weapon, but you need to know how to use it, and once you know how to use it, it is pretty great, I have to say. The recoil is a little bit nasty sometimes, especially when it is 3-shot kill and has that kind of low fire rate. But at the end of the day, it's also great to make headshots with, because of that recoil. It's also gonna always lift you up until you are on the level of the head. It is a little bit nasty at big range, even at mid range, but I think it's alright. So the overall impression of this gun, pretty decent, and it's definitely recommendable. And yeah, even though others might not like it as much as I do, I really enjoy playing with this one. And yeah, of course in the video I'm probably gonna do a little bit better than you would usually do, because I'm using this gun in here as a primary, and the function of this gun is actually to be a secondary. So I don't know how well it performs as a secondary, because I've never used it as a secondary, because I just had limited amounts of time. But I honestly think that as a secondary, if you are using it as a secondary, definitely does not perform as well, because the secondaries are just more reliable when you run out of ammo and you have to react quickly because of their higher fire rate and yeah, more convenient stats. So more convenient stats you need as a secondary. But this was all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.